want to see if I can share something that's been on my mind for just some time and just a few days. And it's really about I don't know if I should say joy or pleasure or wholesome or what word's the right word. But this feeling of being correct as much as possible. And I'm fighting this urge now to speed up when what I'm talking about is dropping deeper, and I can feel this. I can feel all the typical, like all the mind chatter, the judgment, the I should, I shouldn't, I should. I was watching a podcast episode, Infinite Devotion. I'll post it on my Facebook. Really good conversation between a couple. They've been married for 14 years. A dominant submissive relationship. And she was talking about how she was shedding programming, and she grew up in a religious home, Christian home, and now she's with her husband starting an OnlyFans, and they're making porn. And she gets really turned on by people seeing her, and he gets really turned on by people seeing her in her pleasure. So it feels very right for them. But she kept talking about like how they would do certain things when having sex, and he was talking about it as well, like how her body would light up and she would struggle with her own reaction. And then it's about looking at everything that's coming up and then coming back and coming back to what is truly you, which is like I keep catching myself these days when I'm interacting with people and how easy it is for me to make small lies all the time, because I feel like I have no right to just want what I want or not want what I don't want. And my neighbors, I'm just distracted by him. And I'm catching myself in conversations wanting to be more light-hearted, more easygoing, more cheerful than I actually am. So it's like I can feel like my first response come up, and then I'm like usually filtering myself. And now I'm more like, you know what, this is what's true in me in this moment. And it's often a question about their energy, something that people will call really minute, really small, you know. It's like being a feminine, super sensitive, picking up even the smallest, most subtle things, you know. And then instead of letting it slide, being present with what's alive. Okay, I noticed something in you. This is not sitting right with me. And instead of addressing it, or maybe not addressing it, or addressing it in a roundabout way, like making a joke or whatever. Like being like serious, and it's this feeling of, I think women feel like they're too much. If you want to like, hey babe, I noticed this. It's like this pulling, this inviting into the present moment and asking to be here with me right now, what's going on, and asking for him to connect to his truth, and yeah, really that actually, for him to connect to where he is. And how usually that's felt or seen as a threat, or I've done something wrong, he will get defensive. So no wonder I'm tempted to not. I can hear the judgment already. I can hear the judgment. I just yesterday I had a plan with someone and I canceled because of the way I asked him something and he answered in a way that made me like, eh. It made me not want to go. I changed my mind like this. And I'm like, I thought, and that's perfect example, because I noticed, I'm like, okay, I don't want to go anymore. I want to let myself have permission to not go. I want to give myself permission to just, okay, you know what? Fuck it. What did I do? So I had that thought. That's really good. But then I went in the shower to get ready because I can probably pump myself up, make myself want to go. And I was trying to argue myself into going. Fear driven as well, because if I don't give people a chance, I will never have a partner. I'll die alone. Cats and all, that whole thing. And then I came out of the shower and I'm like, you know what? The practice is myself. So I canceled. And I mean, people can say all things about that. Like, that's selfish, that's, oh, if we're going to be that nitpicking, like, whatever. But it's really about me being in my most truest, that. It's about me being the most true to myself. And this is such a, I want to go in the direction or into situations that feels like they fill me up, because if I'd gone yesterday, I would have felt heavy, dark, like closed down, like murky. Not the feelings I would like, I would like to feel like, and just thinking about how I want to feel, I feel pleasure actually. Like I want to feel, and I can feel tingling in my heart. It's difficult to talk about pleasure for me, but I can feel like sexual pleasure. I want to feel like giddy. I want to feel like like that feeling, like excitement, and like I want to jump up and down because I can't, like I'm really looking forward to going, like that feeling. I want to feel more of that. And it's so, like, someone I was dating reached out. He is leaving the country. That can sound really dramatic. He's leaving the country. He got a new job. So he asked if I wanted to, I don't know, like meet and say a proper goodbye. Things ended really badly between us. How that ended, that really fucking hurt. That I'm still struggling with that sometimes. Part of me, different parts of me wants to go for different reasons. But does it light me up? No, it feel like actually like quite like fear. But the kind you get when you watch a horror movie. because it feels kind of like good fear, but at the same time I think it's not. But that's not really the feeling I'm looking for. And it's interesting because you should think that of course it's so easy to just choose the things that fills you up, right? But if you think about how many things you're doing, like inside your day, there are things that you probably have arguments for why, no, of course, these things you have to do. Or else. Like, you have to question also these things, you know? Another example, I've had 2 days in a row. And I don't know why. I'm not feeling. I had a day before that, I was feeling really motivated to work. And I was writing the whole day. It was really good. And then the next 2 days, yesterday and today, I am just like, I can't, I don't want to. And I have this, well, I should put out something. I should, for my own money's sake, I should be visible in some way. It can just be a little thing. And yesterday I did put out a little thing. But I did so after, because my logic yesterday was like, I'll just put out something so I don't feel, so I feel like I've done what I should do. And then I can do what I really want to do. And I'm like, no, I don't want to have that mindset that I'm rewarding myself for what I'm doing. I want to be able to give myself what I want without earning it. I want to, just because I want to do it, that's why I should do it. I want to be able to have that. And I also want to be able to trust that I can do what I feel like doing in the moment, and that the spark to do work will come, like trusting in life, trusting my flow, trusting my rhythm. It's so easy to say lean into your rhythm, but it's really fucking difficult. So yesterday I ended up posting that little thing before I went out. And then I went out and I was reading almost all day. Then I fell asleep in the sun. And then I woke up and I took a cold shower and I read more. And I think I ended up doing, I felt like doing one work thing before going to bed. So I did that, just a brief thing. And today I had the same feeling, like I don't want to do nothing. I have no, like, what is this? And it scares me. And I had the same again, like I should put out something, and I was like, no. Try not to this time, like you did yesterday. It's fine. And I can feel that both yesterday and today, like going out, laying down, reading, it calms me. I was stressed and pressuring myself, which is not really the feeling I want. And I mean, now, after having, I mean, the book's really fucking good. So I've had a really good time. I've done no work today. No work. Which again, you should think it's easy. Oh, I've enjoyed the whole day having just vacation. But it is not easy. For me at least, but I think it goes for most people. It's not easy to interrupt those I should things. Probably many of those should things are so on autopilot that you don't even question. You just do them. You need to do it. You don't even check in with yourself, like, do I really want to do this? And really trusting that you will get this inspired ping. It will come. It will come. Following the rhythm. It really is such a delightful feeling though. This pulling myself back to what's true for me in the moment, and speaking that's a feeling of fullness, of wholeness. It's a sense of gravity to people who come in with their whole selves. It's no pretense. It's like, this is who I am in the moment. Meet me here. Or don't meet me here, but this is where I'm at. This question asking for people to drop into level. Which is also really fucking hard, because most people will start kicking and screaming in their soul with their energy, with words. They'll be like, oh, you're too sensitive, like you're making it up, you're too, what? Do you have to be so serious all the time? You will get like all kinds of, I don't know, words. Instead of, imagine this woman. You're walking with your man, and you're just like, maybe he says something here, you're like, did you really mean that, what you said right now? Because that felt like, and for him to drop in and be like, oh wow, yeah, I said that, didn't I? And you're like, yeah, baby, you did. Where's that coming from? He's like, actually checking, you know? So you can be on that level together. Isn't that delicious? I love that. It's so much more room to play when you can get into that, like when you can surf that wave together, because it makes, if you're both on that same wavelength, it makes a foundation for fun. You can make jokes about things in a way that you can't unless you're both there. You can be playful about it because you're not fighting each other. You're a team. Such a difference. Such a difference. I'll put the link on my Instagram. No, Facebook. in case you want to watch it. The sub dom thing.